Hey guys, welcome back to Danganronpa V3. Well, it's happened again. Ryoma has been killed. Now we gotta find out who did it and why. We haven't talked to everything. Gonta could have saved him. No, Gonta should have saved him.
What happened?
Gonta, what's wrong? When piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into the tank... No, that would have been... Then Gonta could have helped Ryoma, but Gonta got scared. Too scared to do anything. No, it's not your fault. Again, I have a strong suspicion that Ryoma was already dead.
Gonta, idiot!
Don't blame yourself.
Come on, man.
A man shouldn't apologize so easily. And if you had jumped in, they just would have eaten you too. Right.
That's true.
And from what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gonta.
Huh?
Really? Does it say that in Monokuma file?
You know...
You haven't even read the Monokuma file yet?
Gonta, not smart.
Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be helped.
Dumbass.
What are you talking about? You got time to apologize, you got time to read the file. If you think you can help, then work until you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
You're right, Gonta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know, after all. Information only Gonta know?
Remember.
During the show, you went up on the stage. That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah, because Gonta worry about Himiko.
Could it be?
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
Now, Gonta see no one in tank. Gonta kinda surprised. Aw, you can't do that. We're still in the middle of the show. But if Gonta do nothing, Himiko get eaten by piranhas. Huh?
But you know...
But when the piranhas were dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that right.
So...
Then when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh, Gonta see...
Gonta dunno. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when piranhas drop in. After that,
Sorry!
Gonta should have watched tank better.
Dumbass.
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you're right.
You know...
But this is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick? No, I don't think that was intended. I'm positive that mystery will be an important part of the case.
Hey!
I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored.
All right!
Time to work hard and solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, because here I come. Yeah.
Like I thought.
If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her?
Could it be?
What if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him? And he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show. What?
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's happened before, probably. Maybe in one of your animes, but...
Hey!
Hey, Flemwad, there's something I need you to tell me. That's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night. The hell was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Oh yeah, tell me too. I was also running, so I still don't know what went on. How did Mio escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Why, you...
Chop, chop, you slimy shit! Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. Oh yeah, he said that, she, used her woman parts on him. Presumably she flashed them. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Tsumugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later. From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly. And Kokichi left the room after, around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly.
We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime, around 11 p.m.
I see.
So from 9 p.m. till 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. You think that Ryoma was murdered then? I wonder. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kirumi, Maki, and Ryoma. I see you've learned what an alibi is thanks to the previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
Why?
By the way, Miu, how were you able to get away from Gonta? Well, I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that. Yeah, I had a feeling.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon?
Wait!
What's a secret woman weapon? Gave him a little peep show. Is she trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
Perhaps it's better to get the truth out for the class trial. Okay. That's right, we need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie!
I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage. Then do you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
Nope.
I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
We started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like, when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab?
Yeah.
Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Kirumi to sew the curtains, because I hate sewing.
Thanks, Atua.
So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success. The show wasn't a success, and Atua didn't do dick. No, it's because of all of us. Was it really a success? Yeah. By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Because
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
so divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua has spoken.
That's what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank and the timer, those were from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course.
According to the piranha tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. I see. That means most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then?
And right when we finished the prep work, and we're about to take a break, Gonta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
When Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
You know,
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime. This might be important.
Yup.
So we decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcement.
Thank you.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there.
Ah,
What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
but...
Don't worry, it will be fine.
Huh?
Atua has spoken.
You have nothing to worry about.
Huh?
Nothing to worry about?
No.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight, not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. Angie is starting to sound more and more creepy. She is definitely weird with all this Atua shit, but I don't know, she doesn't strike me as a bad person, at least not yet. And my magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko!
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. I don't think any of us can smile right now. But it's not your fault either, Himiko. If it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're gonna solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
Come on, man.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
Huh?
But...
I'll protect you!
Okay, your time's up. The Q&A session's now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido.
Jeez.
Man, this guard is more strict than the security at idol events.
All right.
My first command to my new sidekick is... Okay, I think... Yeah, we already talked to him about that.
Hey! Degenerate male!
If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Got it? I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko. But if we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive the trial? Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is... When was Ryoma murdered? Right, I agree. Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he was killed beforehand. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious.
But...
Kaido, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
Well, that's...
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast.
Of course.
You got it? I'm not suspicious. I hope not. I do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point. God damn it, there's still more to investigate here. Oh, we didn't talk to... Oh. Kyo hiding off screen there. I never imagined such a cruel murder happening in such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
no.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow.
I see.
So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic.
Well then.
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured almost to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow. We should investigate the entire area anyway. We followed Kyo backstage. Oh, what's this? This is a pretty long rope. What was this used for? I estimate it to be roughly 65 feet in length. can tell just by looking at it?
But of course.
I am well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. When it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay. I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. Ah, we talking about kinky bondage shit here? Anyway, what's this rope? Could this be related to the case? A puddle. There's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from when we broke the tank. The floor around it is completely dry. Perhaps someone who is wet was here, doing something.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes?
But
But how would you get from the water tank to this space behind the
could
staircase?
it be...
This may be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. The staircase goes up to the top of the stage. Inspecting it closely, I can see that some places on the side are wet. This might have something to do with the puddle next to it.
Listen,
Since the show was used for the murder, we must investigate Himiko's trick as well. Perhaps there are clues here. Okay. Is there something here? No. Let's decide that after we search it. Investigate anything that stands out. Okay, I'm pretty sure we already did, but we can see the window from here.
hey,
I know we just saw it, but the window was open, right? Yeah, and the pool's on the other side, isn't it? Let's go check it out later. The culprit must have gone in and out of the gym from there. And in addition to that, the window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. That might be related to the case. I should remember it. Really? There's still more... What? Okay, I investigated the window already. Staircase, the puddle... Oh, the water tank. Nothing strange about it from behind. Other than the large size, it's a normal tank.
I see.
All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However,
I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. That is true. There's a high probability that they used the same route. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. To see everything on the stage. Don't know how the trick was performed. How long are you gonna investigate here? We still gotta find the culprit, you know? Come on, let's go.
Kaito!
Wait, Kaido. I believe we've investigated everything we need to for now. Our investigation's over now, so who's the culprit?
No.
I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate.
Come on, man.
You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. So where else we gotta investigate?
That's...
First, the pool next to the gym. Yes, that is absolutely. And also Ryoma's room. They're connected by the window above the stage, so that needs to be looked at.
That's true.
After that, I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which motive video he had. Then I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. I've deduced the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything? Last of all, to the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there will be some kind of clue. So we've still got a lot to do then, huh? Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's gonna be you're doing all the heavy lifting here.
You're right.
Don't screw around.
What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? No. Is there a right way to respond to that? Okay, quite a bit to investigate then. Okay, Himiko's lab is right here. So this is Himiko's research lab. What are we going to investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. I need to figure out how it worked.
You know,
Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms?
That's...
Well, that would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions. Yeah.
Shuichi!
Did you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You are my favorite, after all. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. Makes me nervous.
Hey!
I do, actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see.
You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday? That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious since everyone was doing their own thing.
hey,
And what were you doing then? It'd be easier if I just explained step by step what happened while I was out that night. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour, the start of nighttime, but something happened.
Huh?
Something happened? Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is, my mom or something?
If I remember correctly...
Didn't you ask Kirumi to be your mom earlier?
So mean.
She just kept talking, then finally let me go around 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour. Well, only the first half hour was a lecture, then we played tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave, and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss Maid. Catch me if you can. Is that a request?
So that means...
And then I guess Kirumi decided to take tag super seriously. That does sound like her. I tried my best, but in the end she caught me a little before 10 p.m.
I'm disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started. So your alibis still hold up even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe...
We ran to each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. Then from 9 p.m. until nighttime, both Kokichi and Kirumi have alibis. After Kirumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. But by the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was already 11 p.m. Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me.
Huh?
Something odd? I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. Oh. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. Girl in her underwear? What the hell's he talking about?
By the way,
You didn't get captured by Gunta yesterday, did you, Kaido? Where were you? What were you doing?
Okay.
I was running around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. I see. This is a big cage. I might fit inside this. This has nothing to do with the case. There are several swords stabbed into a human-sized box. But if there's a person inside, they come out just fine. That's the trick, I think. This has nothing to do with the case. Is this used for magic tricks too? I've seen it in magic tricks before. This has nothing to do with the case. What a huge saw. It's probably used for the saw person in half trick. What are you doing here, Samugi? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm playing, but it's plain to see I'm investigating.
okay.
Is that so?
Hey, so
So did you find any clues? I'm still thinking about that. I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them.
No.
No, in fact, I still haven't found anything. Then get to it. Looking around is how you find clues.
But
I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad. Oh, yes. She gave Kokichi a meaningful glance.
hey,
So I decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way, even plain old me can help out. Alright, you do that, Samugi. Large water tank. It's a huge water tank. Looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show.
so
Looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup? That's what Himiko told me in Kiba when we carried the tank out of here.
then
That perhaps we can investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or a mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up. But why open up here? Wait, perhaps it isn't random. The segment had to open up here. Oh, what does that mean? I don't know, but I guess that's what we'll need to look at. Okay, we want to go upstairs, right? To find the Ultimate Tennis Pro Lab. Yeah, here it is. Ultimate Tennis Pros Lab. If I'm right, then the handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. And if the handcuffs came from here, it means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. This room's a little different from when we were here before. It feels off.
What's the matter?
No.
Nothing. Anyway, well, let's figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of that problem first. Ah, yes, there are handcuffs. This is the first time I've been in here. It's a shower room, but it feels less like the Ultimate Tennis Pros. Or like the Ultimate Prisoners Lab.
Hey, so
Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that?
Okay.
Yeah, I think they did.
Ugh.
Oh, Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that. Yeah. Don't drop the soap in here. This window has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. And there was that one window I could see from the pool area. Ah. This is probably that window. I should open it to make sure.
Just as I suspected.
Yeah. Are we right across from the window going into the gym?
The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
The pool. Wait up. We're on the 3rd floor, so we're pretty high up, yeah? If you did it just right, I think you could jump right into the pool from here.
You're right.
Yeah, and you can swim at any time other than nighttime.
But
It's said in the school rules and the rules in the pool area as well. See, well, I don't want to swim, so that doesn't really affect me. Wait a sec, what's this? Huh?
Hey, so
Look, the weird scratches on the window frame.
okay.
You're right, there are definite abrasions here. Are they the same ones as the scratches on the gym window? Yeah, these marks are similar to the ones that were on the gym's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. This window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame is the same way. Looks like it would hold even with a lot of weight on it. Like Ryoma's body.
Shuichi,
What?
got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue.
Kaito Momota.
All in a day's work. For Kaido Momoda, Luminary of the Stars. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. There they are, the handcuffs. Look, Kaido. Handcuffs hanging on the wall. They look like the ones in the tank. Or wait, are they the same?
Because
I think so. Here, look.
remember,
See? One empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. That means the culprit was definitely here. This is a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of water. Enough water to drown someone in? What's this? Scratches on the stone, like something was scraped against it. Oh, yes. Yeah, like he was Again, signs of a struggle.
So,
You're right. What made them? The scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. The handcuffs, again, Ryoma was fighting back against the killer. That is interesting. We came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank. But we found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence.
hey!
Seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
All right!
Then, on to the next place. There's no point staying here.
Okay.
Right. Okay, next place then should be the pool area.
Hey, so...
So where should we go?
Whoa!
Huh? As he came out of the shower room, Kaido tripped and fell to the ground.
Hold up!
The hell? Something's caught on my leg.
That's...
Looks like a cable.
Ah,
Is this for the tennis net? Man, whoever left this here should have put it in the corner. No. I'm having my own suspicions here. Wait, the tennis net? I see. So that's why this room felt odd. I should investigate this in detail. The reason I thought this room fell off is because of the net. When I came here last time, the tennis net was up,
Okay.
but now the cable's been removed.
huh?
So, like, someone took the cable off? Why'd they do that? I think I have a sneaking suspicion.
Hey,
Kaido, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No need. It's about 50 feet long.
huh?
What?
Ah,
Oh, I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is. You were in the tennis club?
that's right.
That's why it pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that.
Hey,
Did you know Ryoma from before?
Ah,
I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
you know...
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid.
Jeez.
And then, once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much, I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So, what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Did something about it bother you?
no.
Nothing specific. I was just checking. So, detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. What is that analogy? Interesting. Alright, I've searched the whole area now. I should move on to the next one. Yeah, okay, now we go to the pool area. pool is over this way. That's the window to the shower room in Ryoma's lab. Right? In here. You can see the gym's window over there. That's the window we investigated from on top of the stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree. The ladder only barely reached the window, and it was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through there.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right. Large diving board. Looks like something you find at a resort. Nothing about it's changed. This doesn't look like a normal school pool, more like a pool at a resort. The pool's deep, but it isn't filled up all the way. Still plenty of water to swim in. The water level hasn't changed, but I can see something floating in it. Yeah, that... an inner tube? There's an air tube floating in the pool. Looks like a big sturdy rubber one.
I see.
Let me guess, some idiots didn't clean up after themselves. I see a rope tied to it as well. Don't look at us. I don't like water. I prefer juice. We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun. You know, Monodam might be onto something. I kind of want to go in the pool now. Yeah, who cares about losing weight? Stupid idiots, we're not here to play. We're here to smack these bastards in the pits of hell. We're the Monocubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around. Dumbass! If you don't get it, I'll throw you all into the pool myself. Please don't.
What?
You're saying if we don't get along, I'll end up like Monokid?
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Okay. So then, it was one of us that put the inner tube there and not the Monocubs? Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. Isn't related to the case? If it were just for playing around, then why is there a rope tied to it? What could that be for? That's intriguing. Yeah, where's the other end of that rope? Bits of fabric. There's something else floating in the pool. Looks like a little piece of fabric.
Jeez.
Just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about.
You know...
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash.
Okay.
Yes, but... perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should learn to trust this sometimes. My intuition as the ultimate detective. Pool rules. Pool is 82 feet in length, 39 feet wide. 13 feet on each end. The left and right sides are 8 feet each. There's something bothering me about the pool rules. They say... What? Oh, no jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime. Where'd you come from? I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump from a car or a train, that's on you.
No, no, no.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime, see? No swimming at nighttime. That would be a violation, right? If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren would blare. And that person would be ripped apart by the exosols.
What?
You go that far? Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet. Since that's the case, can we assume no one was in the gym or the pool at nighttime? Well, at the very least, no one alive. Really? No swimming at nighttime. That just might play into this case. Okay. This is the pool's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. Huh? Is that an electric air pump? I see. You could easily fill a large inner tube with this. Doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting.
Hey, so
Shuichi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there were any clues here.
But
Well, that inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to the case.
but you know,
If that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit's pretty careless. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up?
so
Just leaving it sitting out like that, don't you think that's straight up careless?
no.
Even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here that you could use to get the inner tube.
Remember,
The water level's so low, you couldn't grab the tube, even if you did manage to bring it closer.
but you know,
Then why not just jump in and fish it out by hand? Oh, that's right, they couldn't get in the water. Because of the rules that you couldn't go in at nighttime. Couldn't get in the water. Yes, I suppose you could think of it that way.
you know,
Well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check out the other places.
all right.
No time to waste. Isn't that right, Sidekick?
you're right.
Yeah, sure. Okay, where else do we need to explore?
You know,
You're right.
I thought we... Oh, right, Ryoma's room. We need to check that out, too. This is Ryoma's room, huh? So where's the video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe he put it on his bookcase. Kaido opened all the drawers one by one, checking each of them. That's weird, I can't find it anywhere.
You're right.
So we can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in itself.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Hey,
You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
remember,
If their motive video was left at the scene, they would be immediately suspicious. Right. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence.
ah,
That's true.
Okay.
And the video's not in the room, which means... So just like we thought, the video is the motive.
okay.
Yes, that's the best explanation I can think of.
that's my sidekick. Shuichi.
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing.
So,
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean,
maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
nah.
They show the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
So maybe we should have watched them without looking away from the truth.
I mean,
At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
That's right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Yeah, I mean, maybe it would have given us... I don't know. Just... No, all of us knowing what the others are going through. Watch them together. Yeah, we should gather together and watch all the videos. Share everyone's motives. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it would be possible with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation is, right?
Ah,
That's what Kokichi was trying to do. Huh?
hey,
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us in the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way?
Nah.
No, if that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
Jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done, but the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. That's true. It's impossible to know what Kokichi's thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. Should investigate here just in case. Discovered several identical sets of clothes like what Ryoma wore. Just like my room.
Ah.
Yeah, my closet's like this too. It's packed with nothing but my uniforms. Really. Must be the same for everyone.
That's right.
There's no Cubs pad here, so the culprit must have taken it. It's a normal bed. Looks like the one in my room. I don't see the Cubs pad here. Nothing else out of the ordinary either. Is there still going to be more to investigate? No time to rest.
Hey, so
We're done investigating Ryoma's room. We got no other business here, right? I guess so, but... In here, I thought that, Monokuma's gonna start the trial after that, but... I guess we'll see what else we need to do next time. I'll see you guys later.
I'm playing a game.